Hey guys, it's Tahs. Welcome back. So today, let me move that. I have for you guys the rest of my haul from Thriftbooks. They came in this afternoon. And the other shipment place that these came from was in Maryland. So this set came from Maryland and the other two had come from Texas. So, let me show you what I got. And I'm going to tell you about another book that I read. So this one is Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This is also a movie or a series on Hulu. And this book is also part of Reese Witherspoon's book club. And I'd been looking at it. I just never got it. This one is considered acceptable. And it was $5.29. And it really is in great shape. The binding's not broken at all. The only thing you can tell, whoever it came from has a big sticker right here, so it's just like some sticky residue, but not bad. I'm not quite sure why it's considered just acceptable, because to me this is pretty good. This one right here, it says, in Shaker Heights, a placid progressive suburb of Cleveland, everything is planned, from the layout of the winding roads to the colors of the houses, to the successful lives in the residents will go on to lead. And no one embodies the spirit more than Elena Richardson, whose guiding principle is playing by the rules. Intermia Warren, an enigmatic artist and single mother who arrives in this idyllic bubble with her teenage daughter Pearl, in a disregard of the status quo that threatens to upend this carefully ordered community. Suspicious of Mia and her motives, Elena is determined to uncover the secrets in Mia's past, but her obsession will come at an unexpected and devastating cost. Little Fires Everywhere explores the weight of secrets, the nature of art and identity, the ferocious pull of motherhood, and the danger of believing that following the rules can avert disaster. So that one seems like it's going to be a pretty good read. Reviews were pretty good with that one. And I've read off of Reese Witherspoon's book club list before, and I wasn't disappointed. So I figured I would not be disappointed with that one either. This next one is also a Reese Witherspoon book club book. This one is considered good. It was $6.19. And again, it's not horrible. This one, there's a little bending here at the bottom. The binding is not broken. The pages look very clean. So this one, this is Claude. He's 5 years old, the youngest of 5 brothers, and loves peanut butter sandwiches. He also loves wearing a dress and dreams of being a princess when he grows up. Claude says he wants to be a girl. Rosie and Penn want Claude to be whoever Claude wants to be. They're just not sure they're ready to share that with the world. Soon the entire family is keeping Claude's secret until one day it explodes. And this is called This Is How It Always Is. So this one, whenever I read the the synopsis, and I want to say they had like an excerpt whenever I read it online, it seemed like it would be a good read to kind of see how this family is going to deal with having this secret come out, which, if you know anything about a little boy who wants to wear dresses, they have, transgender shows about it and stuff too. But I'm not sure if it's going to completely go that way or what. So it seems like it'll be interesting to see where his family goes with this secret, how everybody accepts it, and how they live life. Alright, this one is considered good. It was $4.19. It's called The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery by Gabrielle Zevin. And again, this is in great shape. I was going to buy this one online, like through Amazon or whatever, but it was like $13-14. So $4 is definitely a lot better price on that. And they did have this one at the library, which I could have just checked it out, but it was a large print book, And I'm just not a huge fan of large print because it makes a book this big turn into a book this big. So I say, you know what, I'm just going to get it. And this one is about a guy named AJ Fickery. His life is not at all what he expected it to be. He lives alone. His bookstore is experiencing the worst sales in the history, and now his prized possession, a rare collection of Poe poems, has been stolen. But when a mysterious package appears at the bookstore, its unexpected arrival gives Fickery the chance to make his life over and see everything anew. So this one seems to be like a struggling bookstore owner who's going through a crisis, but then something happens and possibly makes out better than what he would have. So I'm excited to see what happens to AJ Fickery's storied life. Alright, and the last book that I got, it was $4.19, and it was considered good. And it is called The Almost Sisters, a novel by Jocelyn Jackson. New York Times bestseller. And the dust cover's intact. Pages are all there. Like, nothing's wrong with it. So this is more than good for me. This one right here, it's a really long synopsis, so I'm not going to read it. But basically, the main character has like a fling. She winds up pregnant. Unfortunately for her and her family, which she has to disclose the information, it's going to be a biracial baby, and her family is from the whitest town in Alabama you could think of, and you know how that's going to go. But okay, and her sister, well, half sister, her marriage is on the verge of imploding, so she's got that to deal with, so she hasn't dropped the news yet. And it looks like she has to go and deal with her grandmother's affairs to put it all to rest. Not only was the grandmother hiding her illness of dementia, but the granddaughter found in a trunk in the attic some secrets that can rock the whole family. They reach all the way back to the Civil War. And it says that exposure threatens the family's freedom and future and will change everything about how she sees herself and her sister and her unborn son, and the possibilities of his absent father in the warm and friendly, yet deeply flawed and contradictory world she thinks she knows. So this one right here is probably going to have a little bit of history type and war between possibly family versus like the neighborhood type thing. Just the all around story about everything kind of coming together. So I'm pretty excited for this one too. I know I keep saying I'm excited for them, but I really am. I really like to read that much. So this one, I think this one's going to be really good as well. So let me tell you about the one I just finished. I'm going to link it down below. It's called The Wife Upstairs. And it is a psychological thriller. And I couldn't digest it fast enough. Like, it was really good. It's about this man who, come to find out, he's a famous author. He's been on the bestsellers list. His wife had an accident where she fell and she needs care. And he finds someone, like he does like the whole interview process or whatever. And he finds someone, and then once she starts taking care of the wife, and like not taking care of her as in her nurse because she has a nurse, but taking care of her, like keep her company and stuff. And then the husband does the nightly duty so she doesn't have to. Things start to come out, and you literally do not know who to believe. You don't know who's working in cahoots with who. Like at one point I thought I had the book solved, and then it took a turn, and I was like, okay, I'm back to square one. I don't know what to do. So I had to read some more, and then I was like, oh, okay, it's coming back together. And then, phew, there went that idea. Like, you didn't figure it out until you basically read the last chapter of the book. Like, obviously, most most books is when you figure it out is at the end. But like, I mean, like the last, like down to the last paragraph, you were still kind of like, what? But yeah, so good. So good. And of course, this girl felt like she couldn't turn down the job because she was broke. Seems like every time somebody's broke and this amazing opportunity comes along, they take it and then something crazy happens. Remind me not to do that. Remind me not to take this obscene opportunity whenever I'm down on my luck. I'll figure it out another way. Don't take the amazing opportunity. So, anyway, I will link that down below so if you guys want to check it out. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Probably will wind up reading it again just to kind of dive back into it because it was really good. I think I rather this one more so than the last one I read. What is it? Verity. Like Verity was really good too, but this one I think it took a lot more to figure out for me than Verity did. But Verity was also very good. So those are two highly recommended. Currently, I'm reading the Where'd You Go, Bernadette? So I'll be able to tell you guys about that one when I'm done. And then whenever I finish that one, I think I'm going to do The Marsh King's Daughter. And then on my phone right now, I have probably 50 to 60 screenshots of books that I want to read. So I might work through some of those, and then I'll hit these other hardbacks that I have that just came in. And yeah, I'm hoping to knock out at least 200 more books by the time the end of the year comes. I doubt that'll happen, but hey, we can always wish, right? So I'll let you guys go. Make sure you come back tomorrow because there's going to be an opportunity to win something. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.